Saints and the Falcons, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and CD, there's a youth revolution at the quarterback position in the NFL in recent years. And to prove it, we've got a couple of second-year quarterbacks about ready to square off here. Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence.
And I think both of these franchises saw glimpses of the future last year. Both of these guys, I thought, really acquitted themselves well as rookies. They were both eager to learn, both eager to get out and play. And I think getting reps early in your time in the NFL can really jumpstart your career. And I think that's happened with both of these guys.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there were many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage.
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 43-yard line. So here are the Falcons with great field position to start out. But they'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior. Whatever team he joins, and to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Jones. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there.
You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Holding, offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Jones. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
Because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to be steered to the 3rd and long here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. On 2nd and 9. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at 1st and goal. A good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run with Etienne. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and goal. And now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll try to run with Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Going for it, here's Etienne. They stop him up short. 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now Lawrence down around his goal line. They'll find Everett there, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. They go play action now. Lawrence. Out left, he's got it to Everett. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Lawrence. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is indeed good.
Well, they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he'll get that underneath ETN.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
He's got him in, complete. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. DeAndre Hopkins.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And it was important for them to get the season off on the right foot, and they've done just that, thanks to a very solid outing by their passing offense thus far. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence, a little short pass. This is Everett. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end positions to the line of scrimmage that can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here comes Peppers. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Falcon football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Tress Way now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Returning is Peppers. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Again, it's Mixon. A beautiful fake. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 56 yards rushing now on a 1st and 10 at the 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now Lawrence. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Amari Cooper from 6 yards away. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. ETN once more. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Jones. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Now Austin. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to be met at about the 43. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And look at this. He's going to keep it. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
We got this.
And they'll indeed take a knee. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.